Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sangamam Health and Healing. I am Dr. P. Abraham, physician, asthma, allergy and chronic disease specialist, integrative and complementary medicine consultant. I practice in Kerala, in Cochin and Kottayam. Today, I want to present you something related to corona or COVID-19 disease. Most of the people are very much afraid of this disease because of the death rate which is increasing in many places of India and the whole world. Recently, ICMR made a very extensive study on about 17,000 deaths taken in India, and their major work was in Bombay, Delhi. Most of the hospitals, they traced the details and they have found out that it is the secondary infection of the lungs which is responsible for pneumonia and the consequent complications and death. I have been telling this point repeatedly ever since this disease took its ground in the country. Being a specialist in the field of asthma, I get a lot of my patients repeatedly asking me the question, "Doctor, what will be the problem we'll have to face once we get corona, because we are having problem in the respiratory system." I do tell them that if you follow certain dietary principles, which I always give to all my patients, you won't get a infection or that's called primary infection, which is called bronchitis, or later complication of pneumonia. How do an infection come in the lungs? What is the provocative factor? The first factor is that these people have got a susceptibility to develop an infection by way of their low immune activity in the lungs. They are the people who are prone to respiratory diseases. Second factor in my research, I have found out that it is the food. So even in the case of COVID, it is a chest infection, secondary infection, that's mostly bacterial. The virus attacks your system, and what happens is that your immune system goes little down in its activity. So because of the lowered immune activity, you are liable for secondary infection with bacteria, or very late with the fungus also. But mostly 99% it is bacterial infection. And that's what ICMR also has found out. So what are the food items you have to restrict, and how these food items work for producing this infection? People all know that when you have an infection, in the initial stage you have a lot of phlegm coming out. So if somebody is having only allergy or non-complicated problem, they have transparent or whitish mucus coming out from the respiratory system by way of cough or by way of sinus discharge, nasal discharge. There will be either mucoid or whitish. It will not be yellow or green. Once the phlegm becomes yellow or green, or the mucus becomes yellow or green, shows that there is some bacterial infection. And if this is going on, and if unchecked, it will end up in pneumonia. So these are the stages. So the bacteria multiplies in a medium only. Initially, just like you have got the linings of your mouth, you have also linings of your respiratory tubes. So in that linings, you get a process called inflammation. And in that inflammation, the bacteria will come and it will multiply. And the main food for the bacteria is the mucus secreted there. So if that mucus comes from certain offending foods or the food items which produce lot of mucus. So this is the area where we have to go for restriction. So what are the food items which produces this excess mucus? In Kerala's environment, food pattern, we mostly take rice related items, especially the porridge, the kanji, what we call it, the night. The most dangerous thing in production of mucus. Water content, which is little oily also, that triggers the production of mucus in the respiratory tract. So when that mucus is secreted, the already present bacteria will multiply and produce a very severe infection, and first stage we call it bronchitis, next stage it will go for pneumonia, because already their immune system is weak. Then what are the other items? Milk and milk products. The COVID patients are given more milk in the hospital, another very dangerous thing according to my observation. Milk is one of the great offending agents in the production of mucus. We have a habit of drinking milk, especially when we are going to the bed, which is a very bad habit, especially in the case of people with mucus production excess or tendency for infection. And what are the other items? Then comes the bakery items. Then in that list comes the deep fried items. So at least during the period of infection and when your immune system is weak, better to avoid all these items. Then the pickles, late dinner, then certain fruits. Fruits, we have a feeling that fruits can be taken at any time without any restriction. No. In my experience in the field of respiratory problems research, I have found out that citrus fruits like oranges, pineapple and grapes, all these things produces a lot of phlegm, and this particular phlegm produced from all these items, they have a tendency to go in for very fast infection. Just like kerosene in a fire, adding more kerosene in a fire. What is actually pneumonia? The lung unit is called the alveoli. When that alveoli is full with fluid and infection, there is no air exchange possible at that time. That's why people are not getting sufficient oxygen into their system. And when we test the pulse with the pulse oximeter, you get a reading below 80, 70, things like that. Because there is no air exchange taking place, because all the place is a mechanical obstruction by way of the fluid, the infection. And the fluid is from food only. So even in COVID, if restrictions are taken or food is well taken care of. I give you an example. Recently there is in the city of Kottayam, near to that we have a old age home, paid old age home run by Christian missionaries. They have more than 50 inmates. When about 20 inmates developed corona, they came to me and they wanted medicine for all, and subsequently all people developed. The caregivers also developed this. So I gave homeopathic medicine, certain vitamin C and B complex, and also diet restriction. Everybody got all right. Within a span of about 7 to 10 days, they all became negative, and their general health also is quite good. So from my very large number of patients, and also what ICMR has pointed out, it's a very glad news to tell you that if you go through certain diet restrictions which I have just narrated, you don't have to remain in fear of the COVID, because even in a very elderly people, if they follow these things, people can remain healthy and without going in for complications. I mostly tell people that with all my experience of several years, we have been witnessing or we have been treating patients with viral fever during the time of the monsoon. Immediately cases of viral fever sets in. Up to 300 OP cases I had managed in my GP time years back. And those days also some people used to get pneumonia, because those days we were not very sure about the diet involvement, and later only I did my research and found out that the diet is the culprit. So if you follow simple rules, people who are basically healthy, people who can, and also just slightly overweight, I tell them to follow a simple fasting technique also, that is intermittent fasting, that is avoiding food in the night. So if you don't take dinner, there's no source for this secretion. To sum up, I tell you that if people follow simple rules of eating and drinking, many problems related to corona and its related problems can be avoided. It can be coolly prevented. Eating in moderation, never take excess food, or milk and milk products. If you avoid, you can take black tea or black coffee. Drink plenty of water, sufficient vitamin C and B complex, and do pranayama. All these things put together will take you to a very fast recovery if at all you develop this. Hope this case has been a great inspiration for you to look into your own diet, your family's health problems, and improve yourself in your lifestyle so that you and your family can lead a healthy, happy life. People who have not subscribed to Sangamam Health and Healing channel, I request you to subscribe this channel and also press the button so that you will get all notifications regarding our future uploading. Thank you very much.